All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I'm going to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakorash. Say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakorash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2025, which is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction and the judgment on Esau. Let's jump into this. This is breaking news. Not breaking news, but this is big news that's going on right now over there in Greece. 750 earthquakes have rocked Santorini or Santorino or some. I Salaki for not being able to pronounce that, but it's the white. If you've ever seen Greece, it's a popular tourist location in Greece. Okay, I'm getting ready to play this, but this is Matthew's 24 in full effect. Okay, because these earthquakes in diverse places are going to intensify. We just had the planetary alignment. We just had different things in when it comes to signs in the heavens. We have signs in the earth, distress among the people, and this is 2025 is starting off with a bang. You know, we're now currently in the second in February, and things are just heating up. Things are getting more and more hot. You have Trump, you have T-Man talking about taking over the Gaza Strip. And who is he doing that for? Okay, he ain't doing it for Babylon. Babylon is not going to prosper anything from that. He's doing it for his masters, those that are giving him stepping orders. Okay, so we're at the time where Yahweh Shai is really, Lord willing, this be in this man's tenure that we get up out of here. You know, because it says we're out the saints. You have to be ready to go, man. This world has nothing for us when it comes to righteousness. It's ruled by an immoral and wicked generation of people, which are the Edomites. They don't care about life. They make money off wars, death, and they'll tell you themselves. They put a facade on like they're righteous and benevolent people, but you can clearly see by their actions. You should tell a tree by its fruit. So let's go into this video. This is fair.
Jay, is this your events or SVJ?
Yes, sir.
How much the car costs?
$900,000.
How old are you, first off?
20 years old.
Are you an entrepreneur?
I trade stocks.
It's on top of a dormant volcano.
So let's go back to here.
Streets and postcard perfect cliff panic
So
among
750 earthquakes have struck Greece in the past few days. Okay, and I say probably in about a week. Okay, so he's gonna go into it, but that was the title of that one. Let me play this one right here.
Hundreds of earthquakes and tremors have been rumbling every few minutes in recent days. Visitors and many locals have been rushing to get ferries and planes to Athens. Schools on Santorini and surrounding smaller islands like Los and Anafi have been ordered to close until Friday. Seismologists don't expect things to settle for days or even weeks. Well, joining me now is Kostas Sakaravash, a tour guide who's lived on the island for 18 years and has fled with his family. Thank you so much. Just tell me a little bit about these tremors. It's quite extraordinary, the fact that there have been hundreds in the space of just a few days.
The truth is
750. That's not normal. Okay, that's not normal because why do I say that? Why did I play this video? Is because this guy's lived there for 18 years, okay? And who knows the information he had before then, but I don't know if he stayed in Athens and he moved to Santorini, but he's been there and he's toughed it through, but he got out of there. That's to show you the severity of this thing. This is not normal. This is not something that happens every day. This is out of normal, okay? So that's showing you that this is something that needs to be monitored because these earthquakes, that means the earth itself is getting ready for the transition. All right. New power is coming on the earth, man. Regardless of what these nations think, regardless of what 2/3 of our people think, it's a changing of times. The Lord said why these times must be shortened because there will be no flesh remain. Esau's, what is he trying to do? He's trying to do murder suicide, man. He's trying to kill everybody and kill himself and hopefully, and then that's how he thinks he can please himself. Sadistic mentality. And people could say, oh, how could you say that? They do it all the time. Edomites commit murder suicide all the time. Mass shootings, going into schools, killing their classmates and then killing themselves. They'll kill that this is a part of their their vibration. They have a sadistic vibration when it comes to life, man. So this is what he's trying to do. We're talking about the elites, those that know what's going on behind the closed doors, under the bunker. There's things in this earth that are happening right now that the average man, if he knew, it would bug him out. He's not prepared for the wickedness that is in darkness. That's why the Lord is bringing all these things out, and he's not even bringing out the dirty laundry. These people are into satanic worships. They're into rituals. They're into astrology, all these things that these ancient, going back to Babylon. All right. That's why they worship those Babylonian gods, Nimrod. All right. Tammuz, Semiramis. All these things are something that they worship. Molech. They know. OK, so let's play.
Normally, what we are used to is a big earthquake happening, and then the world experiences the aftershocks. In that case of Santorini, we have several earthquakes, non-stop, very mild ones, not of the kind that will make things falling off. But this is something, that indeed is happening now for days.
I guess it's alarming enough to force many people like you and your family to leave, because, of course, even if they are small, you're just not quite sure whether they are going to turn into bigger ones.
It's first of all nerve-wracking to have every few minutes some tremor happening, even though if it's not a very devastating one.
This is happening. So imagine, and the apostle went into it when he was doing a live stream. Earthquake happened in New York. These are earthquakes happening constantly. The island is shaking. Something is going on on the wide scale, beyond in the realm of men's understanding. Because Esau ain't doing all this stuff. Okay, there's no reason for him to trouble Greece. That's not a big player. That's a neutral area. Okay, because once his destruction comes, we don't know what's going to happen to Greece and that island. The Lord said the islands are going to move out their place, just like the landmass was switched in the time of Pangea to what we have today. So the Lord can reconfigure the planet Earth, man. But Babylon, it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be absolutely decimated, okay? Destroyed. Yahweh Shai is going to put death on this place as a sign to those that would live ungodly, just the same with Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? But this man has left his home, and he's a veteran among these things. So he's not some newcomer that just moved over there and didn't know what was going on, okay? So it says, let's go through some of these news stories, top stories. 4 hours ago, state of emergency declared on Santorini after earthquake shake island. So a state of emergency is over there. Greece is done. Santorini, that island, it's a beauty. It's right off the Mediterranean Sea, if I'm not mistaken. But it's surrounded by waters, and you see it's a very beautiful area. But it says state of emergency declared on Santorini after earthquakes shake island. It says Greek civil protection authorities announced measures after an estimated 7,700 tremors in less than a week. I thought 750 was a lot. 7,000, which is completion. That's even a spiritual number in itself. 7,7. So that's a lot, man. That's not a low number. 750 was mind blowing when I read it. When I seen it, I said that's a lot of earthquakes, man. But 7,000 in less than a week. Let's do the math. Hold on, let's do the math. So we got 7,700 divided by 7, 7 is 1,100 earthquakes every single day. Imagine living in that type of environment. 1,100 earthquakes in a day. Let that soak in the biscuit. Okay? Let the gravy over the meat. Okay? Let that sink. Imagine if that happened over here. 1,001 earthquakes, and one earthquake will shake people up. A tremor will shake people up. 1,000. let's do this. If it's 1100, if it's 1100 per day, let's divide it by 24. That's 45 earthquakes in 1 hour. Come on now. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. 45 earthquakes in an hour. In an hour. That's man. And there's what, 60? So divided by, so that's about 7 per minute if we add it up. We won't go into it. It says Greek civilian protection authorities have declared a state of emergency in Santorini as natural disasters experts voice mounting fears over the intense seismic activities that have rattled the island. The emergency measures were declared by the island town hall hours after semiologists recorded a 5.5 magnitude. These aren't small. These aren't small earthquakes. It says the most powerful tremor to be felt in Santorini since the first of an estimated 7,000 tremors were registered last week. The measure under the army is expected to take a more active role in crisis management. Will be in effect until March the 3rd. Damn. When the Christian Orthodox nation marks the beginning of Lent. It's what we need to deal with this situation, and we requested that it be enforced. And Santiago Mayor Nikos Zoros, which experts speak of a geological phenomenon that could last weeks. Fatigued local people continue to leave the island, likening the exodus of an unofficially mass evacuation. So this is a lot of people, man. That island is buried. You can see the sea right there. Okay, it says experts are divided as to whether the latest large earthquakes are a sign of worse to come, or an indication that the issue is on the wane. More than 12,000 people have fled by boat and plane since the tremors intensified at the weekend, and few tourists now believed to be on the island. By Thursday, Santorini main hilltop settlement, the biggest drawn on the island that attracted 3.5 million tourists last year, resembled a ghost town. Its shops shuttered and its narrow streets tapered off by police fearing more rock slides. The vibe has definitely changed since the earthquake last night, said Catherine Wilson, a New York who had spent 3 days on the island before flying back to Athens on Thursday. For the first time, you could see locals, like the people running my hotel, being unnerved by it all. Definitely, there's a fear about this having a long-term impact on tourism. Man, what does it say? Isles. Let's see if we can't pull this up. It says, this is Revelation 16 and verse 20. It says, every isle fled away and the mountains could not be found. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into the NLT. Let's start at 18. Then thunder crashed and rolled and lightning flashed and a great earthquake struck, the worst since people were placed on the earth. So it's going to be a terrible earthquake, man. Earthquakes are going to be a part of these times. We're all going to feel the earth shake, man. Okay, and speaking about earthquakes, we're on the New Madrid fault line where I'm located at, and they're estimated that we're due for one, overdue. It says the great city Babylon split into 3 sections. Jeez. So Babylon is going to be fragmented, okay? And the cities, it says, and the cities of many nations fell into heaps and rubbles. So Yahweh remembered all of Babylon's sins. And who's Babylon? What you call America today. America is the biblical Babylon. It's not talking about the ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon was not destroyed in this manner. It wasn't split into 3 parts. That show you it wasn't Vatican City. It wasn't these other places. And that destruction hasn't come yet. It says, and he remembered all the sins. What's the main part of the sins? Rape, rob, and murder of his chosen people, which are the Israelites, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord has not forgotten our blood. Blood defileth the land. Okay, that's why we're telling you. That's why the prophets have been awakened. That's why this truth has been given vigor and has been given life. In the Apocrypha, it says the truth that has been so long without fruit shall be declared. You are hearing it with your ears. You don't have to believe us. We're not here for you to be believed. We're not here to be believed. We're here to tell the truth, regardless of what people think. We're here to tell a math. Okay. It don't matter if you look at an equation and you don't think it adds up to what it does. 1 + 1 is 2. Doesn't matter what you want to argue with it. Doesn't matter if you don't like it, if it doesn't rub you right. You never liked 2 anyway. You never liked the 1. It doesn't matter, man. These are the things that are coming upon the earth. The Lord has sent forth his men, starting with our apostles and their elders and great men by the name of Bava Bivens, which we believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah is Elijah that has stirred up the minds of the Israelites. Okay, and this truth has flourished, it has grown. That's why these men, these Christians, starting with vocab and all these other ops, these opponents, what we are saying, it doesn't matter. They can keep going. It's okay. Shit, they were talking shit on Noah till the water came. Then guess what? It says, he that laughs laughs the best. When we, Lord willing, delivered, we ain't going to worry. All that shit is going to be null and void. It's not going to matter. The ones that are saying it are not going to be on the earth no more. They're going to be in the spirit world, man. So we're putting our faith into the words of Yahweh Shem Shah because the earth has been wicked. It has forgotten the ways of the Lord. It has turned the back on Yahweh Shem Shah's ways and his ordinances that the earth was set to function on. His people has turned, 2/3 have turned their back to Satan, man. Especially with that MOT. All the MOTB is going to do is going to exclamate what's already in your spirit. You don't take that mark because you don't believe in the Most High. You don't vibe with the Most High. You don't want none of his ways. So that's the rejection time right there. So those that are upset, the Lord's going to make a way and it's going to be intense. The Lord loves his elect, man. And he loves Israel through the elect because they're going to come back through the seed line of the elect. That's why it says all Israel shall be saved. This is not everybody come and save and join hands and sing kumbaya, man. That's not how it's going to go down. There's a separation happening on the earth. And it doesn't matter what a man says when the earthquakes are happening. These plagues are coming upon the earth. We're warning you. We're just set to warn you. And we want to be saved ourselves, man. That's why we're trying to stay on point. Okay, it says, so Yahweh remembered all Babylon's sin and he made her drink the cup that was filled with the wine of his fierce wrath. And every isle disappeared and all mountains were leveled. There was a terrible hailstorm and hailstones weighing as much as 75 pounds fell from the sky onto the people below. They cursed the Most High because of the terrible plague of the hailstorm, which is those missiles. Okay, so Yahweh Shem Shah set this thing right in order. So let's pull up. This is the book of, let's pull up Matthew 24 and verse 7. Matthew 24 and verse 7. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Now let's look up what the word diverse means. It goes, kata.
Strong's G 2596. Kata. Kata.
Which means what? Down from, throughout, according to, towards, along. Okay? So how can we get some more? Let's see if there's a root word to that. Let's look at the lexicon. No, that's it on that. But the diverse, let's do this. The word diverse means what? A varying type, several. See? Varying type, several. Several places, okay? There's going to be earthquakes in several places. And these are the times and the things that we've told these Jakes, man. We told the world. You know, we warned them. The truth has went out. They can't say they didn't know. They can't blame this person, that person. You know, this is the time where judgment is coming, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai is giving opportunity to the elect to getting themselves right and preparing themselves for the day of judgment, man. You know, judgment day is coming. D-Day is coming, okay? All right, so that's why we have to keep ourselves in the spirit, and the Bible is true. It's on point. 7,000 earthquakes in a week. You know, that's a lot, man. That's quite a bit. And we know that there's some things that took place in the land of Greece. Okay, there's Jakes over there in that landmass too. All right, so these things are brewing up. We're getting ready to see more things happen on the planet Earth. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Korash. Say Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Korash. Until next time, I say Shalom and more, and I'll never keep faith. Shalom.